Have you ever seen someone so confident that they just leave no questions about who they are? Well, Maggie Grace is exactly that kind of person. We are going to talk about how Maggie Grace shows her true self through her pictures that leave nothing to imagination. If you want to see what makes her style and personality so special, stay with me until the end. Maggie Grace is an actress you might know from movies and television shows. But there is more to her than just acting. When she shares photos, she shares a story of being real, bold, and true to herself. Look at this picture. Maggie is not wearing anything flashy here. She is in simple clothes, but her confidence shines through. You can tell she feels comfortable in her own skin. That is something special because it shows that she does not need fancy clothes or makeup to stand out. Maggie's pictures show different sides of her personality. Sometimes she is playful, sometimes serious, and sometimes she looks calm and peaceful. Each photo tells us something about who she really is. Now, you might be wondering, what does it mean to leave nothing to imagination? Well, it means she is open and honest in the way she presents herself. There is no pretending, no hiding behind masks. Her photos show exactly who she is, and that makes her very relatable. Look at this one. See how she looks right into the camera? It is like she is inviting you to know her better. That eye contact feels real and powerful. You do not feel like you are just looking at a picture, you feel like you are connecting with her. Another thing that makes Maggie's pictures special is how natural they are. Many celebrities take very posed pictures, but Maggie's photos often look natural and easygoing. It is like she is just being herself without worrying about what others think. That is a big lesson for all of us. Sometimes we spend so much time trying to look perfect or act a certain way. But Maggie shows us that being yourself is the best way to shine. See this photo where Maggie is laughing? That is not just a smile. It is a moment full of happiness and fun. When someone shares real emotions like this, it is very inspiring. Imagine if you could share your happy moments like this, just being genuine and enjoying life. That is what Maggie's pictures teach us. Sometimes Maggie does wear something a little more stylish, but even then, she keeps it simple and graceful. She does not try to show off or be too flashy. Her style is honest and clean. This shows us that being stylish does not mean you have to be loud or dramatic. You can keep things simple and still look amazing. Maggie also shares pictures that are not perfect or planned. These are behind-the-scenes shots or moments caught on the spot. They show that she is just like any other person, sometimes messy, sometimes funny, sometimes relaxed. This kind of honesty makes her pictures even more interesting. You do not just see the star on the screen, you see a real person with real moments. Look closely at her face in these photos. You can see different feelings: thoughtful, happy, calm, serious. This shows how many sides a person can have, and Maggie shares all of them. Sharing all parts of yourself, the happy and the serious, is what makes someone truly authentic. Maggie Grace does that perfectly. This photo shows Maggie in a quiet, peaceful moment. Sometimes her pictures are not about showing off but about sharing calmness and beauty in everyday life. It is nice to remember that not every picture needs to be full of energy or excitement. Sometimes simple moments like these are the most powerful. When you look at all these pictures together, you see a story of a woman who is confident, honest, and real. Maggie Grace does not hide who she is, and that makes her pictures stand out from the rest. And here is the most important thing: she reminds us to be ourselves. Whether it is in photos or in life, being real is always better than trying to be someone else. So, what do you think? Does Maggie Grace's way of showing herself inspire you? Remember, you do not have to be perfect or try to impress everyone. Just be you, that is enough. If you like this video and want to see more about your favorite stars and how they show their true selves, do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Share your thoughts about Maggie Grace in the comments below. Which picture did you like the most? I would love to know. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.